Panthera.
Okay, then Peggy, you can start with the application process. So, okay, I give you an overview of the department. So the Educational Psychology Department has 4 concentration areas. So those 3 areas we just introduced, and the 4th area is statistics and measurement. And everyone who graduates from the department has a degree in educational psychology. So that's the common degree, but the concentration will be different. And we have a lot of similarities, especially in the application process. So we are hosting the information meeting together, but each area has their own deadlines. So that's something you need to pay attention to. Yeah, so Peggy will go over the application process then.
Hey everyone, I'm gonna take you through the application process. I have a quick couple screens that I'm gonna share, and then I will be putting some links in the chat as well, and hopefully that will be helpful to you. So the first thing I'm gonna share is something that was created from the graduate school, and they're talking about creating a graduate school application in Panthera. Okay, so to begin the application, you are going to go to this website, and I will put that in the chat. This website will allow you to create an application and then also to go in and complete the application. So the first thing you're going to do when you get on this application site is you are going to go to the application, login, and register. And then you are going to click that you are a new user. You won't be logging in yet because you do not have an application set. And then you would click on that you do not have login credentials to this site and press submit. What that will do is that will generate an email. Or I'm sorry, first you need to fill out your account. You need to fill out your name, first name, last name, your email, and your date of birth. And then that will generate an email that will come to you. And that email will be from gradschool-staff@uwm.edu. That is also, by the way, the email that you are going to want to use if you ever need to ask the graduate school a question. So if you have any questions for the graduate school, that is the email that you would use. And then you are going to click on this applicant login link, and that will take you back to where you were before. And then you are going to say that you do have login credentials, and then you will log in. The first time you will use the password from the email and press login. And then there will be security questions just in case you ever forget the password that you're going to create. And then you change your password on that page, on the next page. And then you can view programs from here, from the website here, and that will just take you to, this will walk you through how you could search those up. But I am going to stop sharing this screen, and I am going to share a different screen, and I'm going to actually walk you through an application. So if you go to that apply website, I'm hoping that, are you seeing a login page?
Your screen
Nope,
is not
yet.
showing.
Hold on. And share. Nope, it doesn't want me to. How about this one? Okay, so this is the actual graduate school website that you would go to, and you would hit to apply now. You can go down and scroll down to the School of Education. And then you are going to, if you're applying for a master's degree or a PhD, you would click in the educational psychology realm. We'll go with master's right now. And then these will show the programs that we have for a master's degree, and we'll just go with our cognitive and developmental sciences concentration. And you will come to a page that will look like this. This is before you begin the application. And this is an important page to look at. It will tell you when your application deadlines are. So for this particular program, that's why I chose it. We have the spring semester application deadline is October 1st, which is about a week away. And you're going to want to make sure that you're paying close attention to these, because these applications lock. So once that application deadline comes and goes, you are no longer going to be able to get back into your application. If that is the case, you can contact me and I will give you my contact information at the end of this. And it will also let you know what is required. So the GRE test is not required for this particular degree. Transcripts are required, and we'll go over that in a minute. They will accept applications for fall and spring, a reason statement, and then it'll let you know if you need letters of recommendation. When you hit apply now, it will ask you what semester you want to apply for. We'll do the spring one. Oh, you know what? I have to just go in quick. Sorry. I have too many open. I have applied too many times. So we're going to withdraw that one. Let me just go back. I apologize. Should have taken care of that before. So we'll go back in School of Ed. And so it should let me apply now. Okay, I'm going to go into one of my old applications. So we'll go into school psychology for the PhD program. This is what it's going to look like, and this is important for you to notice. What you want to do is each box is going to be a different step in the application process, and each one must be addressed. It is very, very, very important that you look over application instructions and that you look over before you begin your application. Each one of these sections will tell you exactly what is required. So when you click on it for transcripts, it will let you know how to upload transcripts. Transcripts can be, they do not have to be official. They can be unofficial. They need to be in a PDF form. You must upload them. You cannot send them to us, and you would upload them in the program on the application. When you read each one of these, it will mark off that you have read it, and you just have to mark off that you've received it. And then it'll explain each section. The application questions are here. This is where you will fill out your reason statement, and it will tell you when you click on that exactly what they're looking for in a reason statement. A lot of people call me, they want to know how long they need to be. I think it's more important that you're just clear and you explain yourself. And you would just upload it here, or you can upload it as a separate document by just clicking on the file. You can upload it as a separate document. So that is under your application questions. There are other things here that you need to do. You need to fill out your legal name, current mailing address, things like that. Over here is going to be where you pay your graduate application fee, and there will be a way for you to pay that online. And then here are required submissions. This is where you'll upload your transcripts, where you'll add your institutions that you have attended. It is important to note that for spring of this year, you need to upload transcripts for any university that you have attended where you have received 9 or more credits. After spring, beginning in summer, you will only need to upload transcripts where you have earned a degree. But for right now, you need to upload any transcripts where you have earned 9 or more credits. And it will explain that to you when you go into this. And then you create your electronic signature here as well. For these programs, they all require letters of recommendation. And that is where, this is where you would put in those letters. You make a request, and your recommender will send them electronically directly to your application. So what you would do is you would click on this, request electronic recommendations. And this is where you can type in their first and last name, their email, and then you would add them as a user. And you will have a quick moment to fill out a reason. If you want to just send them a quick note, explain who you are and what you are asking for a recommendation for, they will let you do that at that time. And then those will be directly uploaded to your application. Unlike your transcripts, I can help you upload letters of recommendation. If your recommender has trouble sending it, contact me and they can send it to me via email and I can upload that for you. I can also resend requests. Once you send a request to someone, you will not be able to get back into this section. So if you have trouble with your letters of recommendation after that point, contact me. And then if you have any other additional documents that you want to upload, this is where you would do that. Some people upload a separate reason statement. Some people upload, if they have a question on something, they can upload it there. These will eventually be marked ready for review, and the reviewers will be able to see at any time anything that you have admitted to this application. When you go back into this at any time, you can hit review application and it will tell you that it is, if it is complete. Make sure that you are checking this on a regular basis. You might think it's totally complete. This will tell you exactly what you need to complete in this before your application is complete and can be marked ready for review. So that is how you complete an application. I will be putting into the chat, I'll be putting some links in here. I will be putting in links for the Center for International Education. So if you are an international student, there's different sources that you want to use. I'm also going to be putting in the master's and PhD minimum requirements for admission page. And I will also be putting in a link for visiting UWM if you want to come in and visit UWM. And Dr. Kwan, do you also want me to put in the link for the graduate school open house and that application fee waiver?
Yes, that'd be great.
Okay.
Yeah, could you talk about the application fee waiver and graduate school open house?
I definitely can. So I will put that link in. The graduate school open house is taking place, let me double check here, on, come on, upload here.
October 28th.
Yes, October 28th. And what they will do is from 6 to 8 p.m. And I am going to enter that into the chat right now. And that will, that is a place where you can go. If you have not started your application at that point, so you would need to start an application after that point. And if you attend the open house, you will be able to get a document while you attend that open house, and it will give you an application fee waiver. So the application fee is $75. Unless you're doing a certificate program, then it's only $25. And that they will waive that. There's a very specific way to do it. And I will type in that. And that is the link. That second link is the link for the graduate fee waiver. But there's very specific ways to do that. So like I said, you have to start your application after that. You have to get a form during the open house, and then you submit it at a later point and you will be able to have that $75 fee waived.
And it's virtual.
Correct.
Okay, and I'd like to add a few things to the application process. I just want to emphasize that the transcript you need at the time of application is unofficial. But once students are admitted to the program, the graduate school will require official transcript to finalize the admission process. So yeah, you can save the money for now by uploading unofficial transcript.
Correct.
And for other documents, something you could consider is your vita or resume. We found them helpful. So if you consider uploading your resume or vita. And for the reason statement, The reason statement is reviewed by each program, not graduate school. So, you know, answer each question carefully, and, you know, so keep in mind that the reader is the faculty whom you will be working with. Peggy, did you add anything? Did you say anything about the page limit?
So each program is a little bit different. So a lot of people do ask me about a page limit. I guess I would defer to you.
Mm-hmm. So I would say around like 2 pages, between 1 and 2 pages of a single spaced. That would be a reasonable length. What do you think, Dr. Lawson and Dr. Alton?
Sounds reasonable to me.
Yeah, I would say one definitely no more than 2 pages, and just remember that, you know, the reader is going to be reading a bunch of them. So.
Mm-hmm. Okay, then should we open it up for questions about the application process? And then Michaela will talk about the scholarship a little bit. From the group, do you have any questions about the application process? Carly.
Hi, sorry,